Morning all. Thank you. Thank you for joining me on a Monday. Thank you for making it to another Monday. Thank you for sticking in there, hanging in there, practicing your breathing, doing all of your stuff, doing your tapping, doing everything to bring yourself present, to do some good self-care. I wanted to encourage you to keep going, keep going, keep going. This morning, twice I heard it this morning, once from Todd Durkin and then once from my other workout. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And that's from Wayne Gretzky. And so if you don't try things, if you don't move forward, you miss 100% of the things that you don't try. So, and then after that we get into this thing of like, well, it's impossible. I'm too tired, or I'm not strong enough, or there's too much going on. Well, then I went into Luke 18, and then I get to verse 27, and it says, what is impossible with men is possible with God. And then I go to Colossians, and this is 15 through 20, but I pick out this part. Jesus being God, he is before all things, and in him all things hold together. He is before all things, and in him all things hold together. So talk about the impossible. So then I looked up impossible. Impossible means unable to be, unable to exist, to happen, incapable of being true, utterly impractical, hopelessly unsuitable. And I was listening to those words. They're so like, wow, hopelessly unsuitable, incapable of being true, utterly impractical. So all of those negatives, all of those things against it, all of those things that impossible mean, and we go to what is impossible with men is possible with God. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So what shot do you need to take? What today? How do you need to move forward? What small thing do you need to do? What has been like sitting on your heart that you're like, I'm scared to do this. It's not going to make sense. It's not going to work. People might be like, not be my friends anymore. That, just all of those things, all of that thinking that goes through your mind, all of that intense thinking of being a failure, of not being good enough, of not being seen, of not being heard. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. 100%. So I encourage you today, I encourage you to get up, to move, to breathe. Let's think about D.O.S.E today. Remember, when we get moving, we get our dopamine going, our oxytocin going, our serotonin going, and our endorphins going. We get all of those good chemicals moving through our body, moving through the brain. Get yourself just a little bit of an encouragement today. Get your body some encouragement. So let's go ahead and do some breathing and some movement. Maybe find some space for yourself. Make a lot of space. Like I always say, make a lot of space. And so if you need to, go outside, or if you can in your house, make your space. Open everything up. Let's inhale. Bring our arms up if it's available to you. Lifting those arms up. And then let's exhale and press that down. Did you see that? My lungs were so full of air. So do it. Fill that all the way up so you're on your tippy toes. And then release that out. And again, let's inhale and sweep this up. Fill your entire body all the way down to your toes. And then release that. And again, inhale and release. And exhale and press. Now do one thing for me. Look to the right, look to the left, look in front of you, look behind you. Is there anybody there? If you said no, then make yourself wider. Get wider. Let's inhale and sweep that up. Make that big. And then release that. Good. Again, inhale and lift this up. And then release that. And again, to the right, to the left, to the front, to the back. Anybody there? All right, we're going to sigh. So let's inhale and sweep our arms up. Clasp our hands, palms facing the sky, and make your noise. Inhale deep. And as you exhale, get that neuro system involved. Exhale. That nervous system right there. Inhale. And exhale that stress. Inhale. And loudly exhale that anxiety. Inhale. And loudly exhale that failure. Inhale. And loudly exhale that lie that you're not good enough. Inhale. And loudly exhale whatever's going on in your brain. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale power. And exhale peace. Shake that out. Make some space. Make some room. I was interviewing a friend over the weekend and I loved it. She was talking about a trauma that she had gone through. It was a very intense one, a horrible trauma. But what she did throughout what it was happening, she yelled at her perpetrator. She yelled and she put open her chest. She stuck her shoulders back and she said, "You cannot take this space. You do not own this space. You do not own me." How powerful is that? Look to the side, to the side, to the front, to the back. Is there anybody here? Then yell it. You own this space. You own this time. You own this place. Embrace this. Take your power back today. There's a lot of things that we need power for lately. So take your power back so that maybe you can focus on some other things. Or maybe you can focus on getting well. Maybe you can focus on thinking well. Maybe you can focus on moving. I know so many of you struggle with anxiety, with depression, with pain, with constant pain, with chronic pain, with migraines, with all kinds of stuff, with fear, with doubt, eating disorders, all of that stuff. I know that you struggle and I see you. And for some of those things, I know how it feels. But I encourage you today, take your space. Take your space. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And if you didn't know who Wayne Gretzky is, he's a hockey player. So they're talking about, but it's anything. You miss 100% of the things you don't take a chance on. Failure, it makes you stronger. And then remembering that what men think is impossible, God makes possible. Remember that you are seen, that you are heard, you are important, you are valuable, you have a voice and you have a choice. You can't control what others are doing, what others are saying, the choices that they make, but you can control how you choose to respond. You can control the information you choose to take in. You can control the people you choose to surround yourself with. You can control the words you choose to give away. I encourage you today, be blessed and be safe, and we'll see you guys next time.